Yo, what's up with it? It's your boy Noonie, back with another reading. This gonna be an all signs reading. What's up, Jen? Hey, what's up, Jean Julien? Majesty. Oh, alrighty then. Hey, what's up, Emma? What's up, Danny? It's nice to see you as well, Jen. Oh, okay. Hey, Nikki. All right. So we are going backwards. What's up, Tracy Trace? Working and listening. Hey, Brittany Nobles. Nobles. Brittany Nobles. Well, I was gonna say Nobles. That's crazy. Nobles. All right. Yeah, I think we are going backwards. I'm just checking right now. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, it's just there. Damn. Let's see. Oh, view all. Ones I did respond to. There, yeah, we started Aries first. Yup, we started Aries first. Hey, Melanie, how you feeling? So we about to get started. My nose itch. We're about to get started. Hey, Kim. About to get started and go backwards. All right, so Pisces. What's this person's next actions? Okay, Page of Wands, Three of Swords. All right, so they may just annoy you. So you know what they may do? They may invite themselves into maybe your space or just start like interacting with you. Like, but it's kind of like trying to get your attention, like in a more childish, playful way. So maybe they invite themselves over, maybe they invite themselves to do something in some way. It's an intention to try to catch your attention or just to kind of make themselves seen. You know what I mean? So it could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sag, could be dealing with a Libra. So it's like making their presence known. If you haven't talked to this person in a minute. Page of Swords. So Page of Swords in reverse too. So it could go one or two ways. Queen of Wands. Now, one or two ways. They could either try to like strategically try to get you guys to be around them because we got Three of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Pentacles. I kind of get the vibe that they want you guys to be around them because that would lead to a Ten of Pentacles. So some of y'all are going to try to maybe ask you guys to do something together. All right. And they're going to try to act like, because it's the Queen of Wands in reverse. So that's somebody who acts coy or acts like they don't know what's going on. And with the Page of Swords in reverse, it's maybe they ask for advice. Maybe they just kind of like say something witty. You know what I mean? It's like kind of being annoying. They may annoy you in a way. You know what I mean? It may not be that much annoying because Queen of Wands is here too. So you may understand them. You may just see that they're kind of jockeying to try to get your attention or jockeying to try to like stand out in some way or something like that. Page of Swords in reverse is just like a mental game. They're playing a game in a way, but it could sometimes just be all in fun. With the Queen of Wands and that Page of Wands earlier, it could just be all in fun. But with the Three of Swords, it was Three of Swords in reverse too. So maybe they're just talking slick, like you know what I mean, like kind of like start up a conversation, try to get you interested in talking. They're trying to get your interest on them, or get you to like be more interested in them. So some of y'all with the Page of Swords or Page of Wands, it may be to send you messages, send you pictures, send you something entertaining, which could be like reels, whatever, something along the lines of that. With the Page of Swords, it's a strategic action to try to get you to look at them or strategic action to try to get you to talk to them. They're not going to say it outright because I got Page of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse. They're not going to say it outright. You know what I mean? They're just going to try to maybe do it through action or through subtlety You know what I mean? So like this be like them doing something outside of the connection where you can see them. So that way you know like, oh, okay, I'm doing it. Or it could be like them doing it to you, but like doing it in a way where it just kind of seems like I was just doing this anyway. You just happen to see me. So they may start, I was going to even say trying to be around you, like unintentionally, but intentionally be around you. If it's like in the physical and you guys aren't waiting on them to call you or waiting on them to do anything. 'Cause I got Three of Pentacles here, which means that most likely you guys be around each other from time to time. I don't know if it's in the same space, but you got, well, same space could be anything. Same space could be online, like we're in this group chat. Same space could be at the grocery store. Same space could be at your house, their house, the mall, the movies, wherever. It could just Walmart, you know what I mean? It could be in the same space, but they're going to watch you for a little bit. So the next action is to watch you for a little bit and then try to allow like you guys to be in the same space. We got the world here in reverse and then Five of Swords in reverse. Not really say much. It's never really saying much. It's just being around you. So it could be Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. They're just going to like linger, be around you, but like wait on you to say something. Wait on you to like maybe, I don't know, entertain them. You know what I mean? They may try to entertain you, but act like they're not entertaining you. You know what I mean? So it's like they're watching you, but watching you for your validation and your approval. So I guess they're just waiting on you to say something. Wait, you know what I mean? Waiting on you to interact. It's waiting. It's a waiting game. This is, you know what I mean? And it comes off, or whenever they do take action, they're going to make it seem like I didn't, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't even thinking about this. It was strategic though. You get what I'm saying? They were thinking about you. So without trying to make themselves think about you, they do something subtle. All right. Yeah, they may propose. I don't know. I kind of feel like they want you to ask them to do something together. You know what I mean? Or they want you to maybe start up the conversation or something. They want you to be the initiate. There's a desire to get you to initiate. They don't want to be the one to like call you, text you, you know what I mean, start the conversation. They waiting on you. So could be a Page of Swords. I mean, could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Cancer, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius. They be doubt because we got Five of Swords in reverse, which just means that they doubt what they would say to you. They don't want to. Maybe some of y'all, they don't want to cross a line, or they don't want to get it. I would say get ahead of themselves because they see potential. Like this may be somebody who's already kind of like it's strategic, so they've already kind of thought about like where the connection relationship could go between y'all. But it's kind of like they don't want to seem like they thought about it. You know what I mean? They don't want to seem like they were already planning this or like you know what I mean? What's it called? I forgot. But you know what I mean? They don't want to seem like they were playing it. Like they already had this in mind. So, all right, that was for Pisces. So let's see. Aquarius. Next action. What's up, Revelers? Hey, Sierra. What's up, Enigmatic One? All right, so Aquarius, the next action. Page of Pentacles, Six of Wands. All right, so that's light. That's like being friendly, being cordial, maybe acknowledging you. Oh yeah, it's acknowledging you. This could be as simple as saying, hey, because a Page of Pentacles, it's light work. Nothing super major. So they do something small to get your attention, which could just be practical. Maybe they help you. Maybe they give you assistance. Maybe they give you a wave. You know what I mean? It's almost like the Page of Cups where they're just friendly, cordial. You know what I mean? Maybe you see them regularly because of that Page of Pentacles. So some of y'all, they may also maybe share with you. Share a little bit of their time with you, share something with you, or just kind of do something that's an act of kindness from them. So yeah, premeditated. Ooh, that was it right there, T. Lee. They wanted to make it seem. I mean, this not. I don't know. Maybe it is for Aquarius too, but for Pisces, that was the vibe. They didn't want to make it seem premeditated. So I know y'all can hear me better today because I turned off my air purifier. So there's nothing, no noise, just me. All right. So anyway, what's our next step? Next actions could be doing with the Aries, could be doing with the Capricorn. So before it was a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and it was a Leo. Now we got Aries and Capricorn. All right. So this could be being more aggressive. I was just thinking this more astrologically because we got Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Nine of Wands. They want to cross a boundary with y'all. So the next action is to maybe create some type of opportunity where you guys can reopen the lines of communication because we got the Magician with the Four of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Cups. So there's an intention to bring up a previous conversation, bring up a previous issue, you know what I mean? Something that y'all talked about. There's a plan, again, to like maybe see this forward, see this happen. Hey, what's up, Marie E? To maybe see this happen, see this forward. Like they kind of consider leaving this, but at the same time, they have some type of passion or some type of interest. Exactly. Exactly, enigmatic one. They have some type of interest in this. They don't know how far it can go. So they kind of just want to hang around. Their intention is just to hang around, watch you, be afraid to like take be afraid to take action, but then they're going to take action like inspired thought. So I guess inspire like so maybe out of like observing you for a little while, then they just kind of like create a way to like open up the lines of communication. That's what they're really like sitting back thinking about. It's like, how can I create this opportunity to talk to you, to I don't know, just say some of the stuff that's been on my mind. You know what I mean? So it's really about them thinking about how can they. I really get more thinking because even with the Eight of Wands reversed in the Seven of Pentacles, it would take them a little while to even like open up. So they're gonna probably be around you for a little bit, get comfortable with you, and then they just kind of like break the ice by being friendly, maybe by being helpful, maybe by greeting you, maybe by offering opportunity to like work with them or do something as a group. You know what I mean? They're just kind of like standoffish at first, or kind of like weary. So the Nine of Wands is like, I don't want to bother you, but I will bother you. But like, I don't, you know what I mean? So it's like, I want to bother you because I have some passion and I want to see something happen. I see the future. I'm not going to say the future, but maybe it is. Like, it's almost like Pisces where they kind of see the future, but with the Three of Wands reversed, they don't know how far it would go. And the Eight of Cups, it's like they're considering what to say. Because like, I kind of want to get this right. I kind of get that vibe with the Three of Pentacles. Like, I want to get us on the same page. So whatever action they take is intended to get you guys on the same page. It could be like a creative venture or a business proposal or something like that, where it's maybe a little short distance travel, or where you guys got to go from one location to the next location. You know what I mean? So something like that. Oh, thank you so much, Denise. So it's something along the lines of that. They may even talk to their friends first, and that has nothing to do with you, but it's like they talk to their friends first. So maybe you see them like go from one person to one person to one person, and then they be kind of like, do I say something in Aquarius? You know what I mean? And then they say something to you. So it just comes after like, or they create an opportunity for there to be conversation. So this may even be like create an opportunity where it's just y'all two. You know what I mean? Maybe it was a group at one time, but then it's like, all right, it's just me and you. So there's an intention to kind of get some space or some time to like you and themselves. There's desire for that. They just haven't really came up with a clear plan. So I guess the biggest plan is just to be around. And then if there's a chance to communicate or talk, they will. If they talk, it's going to be rushed though, because I got the Eight of Wands reversed, which could be rushed. So it may be rushed in a way, like not really fully thought out, but it is because magician. So it's I don't know, maybe it's in a rush in a way, or like the information isn't all the way clear. Maybe it's just a message that they give you. So maybe they're texting you. Might be a text that they send y'all to, because it's a conversation that they want to bring up. So, all right, could be an Aries, could be a. So I think for some of y'all, they may be worried about you knowing what they've done in a way, or knowing what they do. So maybe they're trying to keep some of their like moves or strategies hidden, something like that, or they're trying to observe yours. So it could be a Sag, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Pisces, Sag, Aries, Capricorn. I just know they want y'all to be around, but they don't, maybe for not long, maybe they don't think you're going to be around long or something like that. It's kind of like it's rushed. So, all right, Capricorn. So maybe I might run into you, maybe not. The weather has been bipolar. Hey there, ZZ. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I was practicing modesty today. You see I covered them? All right, so Capricorn, what's the next actions towards you? The Lovers. All right. So it's the whole conversation. You know, I was thinking they probably would try to flatter you. Yeah, Five of Swords. So it's a way of talking to you that's strategic. So yeah, they don't want to say anything that's too off the wall in a way. Could be done with but it's really just to try to connect with you in whatever way. Because the Lovers is a connection card. It's upright too. So you could be done with the Gemini. So maybe it's a partnership, a deal. Maybe they propose a relationship. Maybe. We got the Emperor in reverse, so I kind of get them as like maybe letting down their guard, or letting down like the need to control how things go. Because we got the Five of Swords, so maybe they're going to try to drop their cool. We got King of Swords. Now, some of y'all could be them being standoffish, but like giving you eye contact. If you guys are like interacting with each other physically, but it's like a sexual stare. So some of y'all are going to give you direct eye contact or strong eye contact, be talking all like, I don't know, maybe it's like, because the lover showing up first out in the Five of Swords, I would still think it's like confronting you, but it's confronting you in a way that maybe is more loving, that's more honest, that's more like clear. Five of Swords, though, normally is mixed signals, but with the King of Swords here, maybe they're going to clear something up. So maybe they're clearing the air with you guys. What's up, 7K? So maybe they're going to clear the air with you guys, but it's like they're going to let their cool down, let their guard down. So their next action is the first look at you guys and maybe be standoffish, you know what I mean, and kind of keep a boundary, because we got Nine of Wands here too. Try to keep a boundary, but we got Queen of Wands here too, which is meaning that they want your approval, they want your attention. So so at first it'd be kind of like maybe a little back and forth. Y'all talk, y'all have a conversation, one that like allows them maybe not to, maybe one of y'all is not going to be in charge like you normally would, or one of you aren't going to be as like authoritative as you normally be, and will allow the other person to be in charge. That's their intention, the next step. So if they're usually the one that's more assertive or more like, and it seemed to be like in a higher regard in the relationship, then they're going to kind of like dim that down and allow you to do, maybe hold more of the conversation, or allow you to like take lead, allow you to assert yourself, you know what I mean? But they'll just play really cool. Like this person is, again, a thinker. Y'all got a lot of thinkers, but once you guys have warmed up to each other, so I guess maybe you guys have to be around each other or talk for a little bit, because the Gemini, the lovers, is about talking, communicating, being open, being vulnerable. So the next action is to try to talk, to get open, to get intimacy, to get closer, to understand you, to feel seen by you. They want to be seen by you. We got the Queen of Wands. So whatever is happening, this, some of y'all, this could be as simple as like walking by you, walking around you, talking around you. Because sometimes the Five of Swords and the King of Swords could be somebody who maybe eavesdrops or says things in a strategic way to kind of like start a conversation. You know what I mean? It's very blunt or direct, but it's also like thought about in a way to get the conversation going, because it's somebody who maybe either they feel intimidated by y'all, or they think that you guys are intimidated by them. They feel like you guys are afraid to maybe approach them, so they're going to be trying to get your attention. Again, with the Queen of Wands, sometimes it can just be like with a Five of Swords, that's communication. Even though it may not always be like understood, it could be communication where it's like I'm being playful, charming, warm, inviting, try to make themselves look as inviting if it's in person. I don't know if this would be online for y'all, but like in person, this would be somebody who tries to keep it really cool, but on the inside be like excited or like happy, you know what I mean, and bubbling. So they would like keep it like, I don't know. So at first for y'all, they're gonna act like they don't see y'all. That's what the Five of Swords could be like, and the King of Swords like acting like I don't see you, but doing stuff to get your attention. You know what I mean? So it's like act like I'm not acknowledging you, but like little like strategic moves to get your attention in whatever way. Because like they're afraid to cross some type of boundary or approach you with the Nine of Wands. They don't want to be the one to approach you. This is somebody who's using in charge of their connections or in charge of their relationships, or they don't feel in control of the relationship. So they don't normally, like if they don't feel like they can assert themselves over you, then they'd be like just chilling. So that's why I say like they don't feel like they have the power or the authority in the relationship. They be just chilling. They're used to. I don't know if they're used to it, but maybe they are. Maybe they're used to being in charge of relationships. Maybe they're used to like seeing how things go. But it seems like with the King of Swords and the Emperor, these are very similar energies in terms of like respect and admiration. So there's like a feeling like I need to respect you, I need to admire you, but they ain't gonna say nothing if you don't say nothing. So it's like, you know what I mean? And then they only say something if you give them the look that gives them a vibe that they can say something. So like if you're not looking at them, if because it gives like an in-person thing. So even let's say it was online, this would be like the same thing. Like maybe you aren't watching their stories, maybe you aren't communicating on their posts, maybe you aren't messaging them or any of that. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's like they want to approach you or they want to say something to you, but instead it's like I'm just gonna try to get your attention by just existing. You know what I mean? And just being my. All right, good grief, blew me away. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, I gave y'all a bunch of scenarios there. So it could be an Aries, could be a Taurus, could be Aquarius, could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Sag, Leo, Cancer. I seen a star here. So what was that? Oh, it fell down. That was a mirror. All right. So anyway, they're gonna yeah, I told y'all. I said it all. Anyway, try to get your attention. All right. So I gave you the sign, and in Gemini, it's a Gemini too, y'all. My bad. That just threw me off, and then that mirror just fell. Let me go check, make sure it ain't broke. Okay, it's all right. It's cool. All right, so Sag. Next action. All right, Sag. Next action towards you. 4 cups, sun in reverse. All right, to not appreciate something that you did for them, or to not like show you how excited they are for maybe an opportunity that's being presented. So they may try to act like they are sorry in a way, or try to act like they're not trying to gain your approval, trying to win you over, not trying to do too much. Like they're going to suppress their happiness the next time they interact with y'all. So you could be doing the Leo, Aquarius, Sag, Scorpio, Taurus. So they're going to try to act like they're not as happy to see you or as happy to be around you. So they're going to dim themselves down around you, act like they're unbothered, act like they don't notice. Maybe they're going to act like they don't notice how other people are turning their heads when you walk by. Because I get the vibe of people turning their heads when you walk by, because it's an interaction. So they may act like they don't see how big of a deal you are, or they may act like they don't see how other people are interacting with you, or they're going to act like they don't see how the room lights up, or they're going to act like they don't see how, you know what I mean, like how people want to like be in your space, or be like, I don't know, I guess catch your attention or interact with you. Like they're going to notice how many people are talking to you. So they're going to act, oh, so some of y'all, what it is, they're going to try to like act like you're not that important, just to kind of maybe like be the one that stands out. You know what I mean? So it's like I want to act like I'm more important in this moment. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hell yeah. So even if they interact with you and talk to you, they're gonna try and make it seem like it's not a big deal. Like, oh, you know, man, I interact with people like you all the time. I see people as handsome or people as funny, as witty, or creative as you all the time. It's you know. So they like your face. Whenever I see the sun in reverse, they like your face. Even if it's upright, they like your face. You know what I mean? So they may act like that, like, you know what I mean? Maybe not look at your face, maybe not. So you know how like people can look at you, but they don't look at like your face. Maybe they look at your shoulder, maybe they look at your feet, maybe they look at your forehead. You know what I mean? It's like not look at your face. So you know what I mean? So this would be somebody who tries to keep like a bland, unbothered. Oh, I'm not impressed. You know what I mean? I've seen this before. I've seen people like you before. So it's not even really a real action. They're just going to kind of like not be themselves around you, though. That's first and foremost. So that's what you'll know. They're not going to be themselves around you. So like if you guys are talking, it comes off as like not like almost like misleading or misdirected, miscommunicated in a way where I'm not really saying anything. It's not really going, like I'm not saying the stuff I want to say to you. That's what's really going on. So the next interaction y'all have with each other is like, I'm not saying to you what I want to say to you. You know what I mean? But I'm happy as shit to talk to you. I'm happy as shit to see you. I'm happy as shit that you're around. Yeah, that's about it. It's like I'm happy that you interact, that you're in basically in the energy or interacting in my maybe sight, or you're interacting with me. But they don't want to say that. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm happy that you invited me. I'm happy that we're talking. I'm happy that I'm seeing you. Like, and then we got the Nine of Wands here too in reverse. They just kind of feel like maybe you're not as like social with them. Like kind of like they feel I was gonna say left out, left behind, or ignored. Maybe they feel like you're not really like acknowledging them. That might be also part of it, because Five of Swords in reverse can also be a power struggle, but it can also be one where they want to like come to peaceful terms with you, which could just be that like I don't want to have to be the one that, like, kind of like Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. We could have stopped at Pisces because that was just the collective, but basically it's kind of the same thing where it's like I want the like a validation of interacting with you maybe more often, or maybe being treated differently or spoken to differently, or just like getting my own, I was gonna say like my own little nickname. So maybe you give everybody like a little nickname, or like their own little, you know what I mean? Like their own little greeting or some shit. Maybe y'all all got like your own little handshake. This my boy, I handshake her. It's my girl. I hug her. I slap her 5. I give her $5. These are my friends. You get what I'm saying? Like you just maybe deal with everybody a little bit differently, but everybody has their own little like thing with you, and they feel like y'all don't have that. You know what I mean? Like you don't have that. We don't have a bond that way that like separates us from everybody else. So they want something like that. That's their next action. So I don't know. They're not going to talk about it because the Knight of Swords in reverse, 5 of Swords in reverse. They don't want to create any like strife. You know what I mean? So now some of y'all, that's how they may interact with you in a way where it's kind of like trying to create their own little thing. So maybe I was gonna say maybe they give y'all a nickname. Maybe they say something in a way that's like y'all inside joke or something like that. Because the Sun is here, which means it's still good. It's not really bad. And with the 5 of Swords in reverse, it's not really a real issue. It's just a complication to them about like how to express it or how to communicate it. Because like I don't want to come off as aggressive, and I don't want to come off as like I was going to say too needy. They don't want to come off as like too needy or like a problem or like causing any issue. You know what I mean? They just kind of want to be maybe more social with you, more friendly with you, cared about a little bit more with you. You say you give handshakes, girl, you good. You just say, what? I try not to. It's based off of energy. Oh. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. Yeah, some of y'all just it's the interactions like an intention to try to humble you, but like not really. I don't really want to humble you. I really want to talk to you. I really want to interact with you. I really want to, you know what I mean, be part of like your, I don't know. Some of y'all want to say like your everyday, like maybe you call people, text people, maybe like I said, I don't know, like they kind of want to be like part of like an everyday interaction with you or part of like your everyday socializing. You know what I mean? Like I want to be friends. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, they may follow you on social media or follow you, become a friend. Maybe I don't know. Sometimes if I was swords in the this judgment, I was thinking of maybe you guys exchange numbers or talk in a way where there's an exchange of like ideas where we're able to talk about stuff that's been on our mind and just kind of say what we want to say and then not like. So it's like witty banter. You know what I mean? So it's like it's like I see you, but I'm not going to acknowledge you. But like if we talk, I'm gonna say some shit. I'm gonna talk shit with you. So they may just talk shit with y'all, just to kind of like, you know what I mean? Like it's like playfully humbling you. So like I always think about this guy that I'd be at the gym with sometimes. Me and him, every time we see each other, I might say some shit like, "Hey, bro, I know the workout probably been pretty easy for you because I've been here lifting all the heavy weights." You know what I'm saying? So when you go lift your weight, no matter how much it is, don't worry. I lifted all the heavy parts for you. So this should be an easy workout. You shouldn't be in here slacking and barely sweating. You know what I'm saying? So he may say something slick like that to me too. So, you know, I'm just giving examples. All right. So could be a Leo, could be a Sag, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Sag, Cancer. All right. So they're going to have something slick to say though, whenever you guys do talk. You know what I mean? It could be misleading in a way. And it's just like trying to get under your skin, but like, not really. It's playful. It's good humor. You know what I mean? Y'all like that? That's how I talk to people. Y'all should have seen me when I was in prison. I had a whole bunch of shit to say. When I was locked up, there was this program I was in. And regardless of what anybody ever tells you, if you're in prison and you're in a program, unless they're telling them that they're going to give this person 100 years if they don't finish the program, then anything is still prison. You know what I'm saying? Even then, people will still risk it and still, you know, prison is prison. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, there's this program, and when the program, they have like these, we would do confrontations. So I would like me and another man would sit in front of each other in chairs, maybe about the length of this table, which is about this big. So we would sit about I think we gave each other like 8 feet. So you get like 8 feet or yeah, somewhere in there, like 8 feet of space to talk and express your feelings. I used to light them motherfuckers up. They used to be so mad, bro. Ooh, see, after the group, you like after you say whatever you say to them, you're supposed to patch them up. So you're supposed to tell them something good about themselves. Like you bash them all you want, but then you gotta tell them something good about themselves. Tell them what you like and all that. Yo, listen, people didn't give a fuck about what I told them good about themselves after I told them that shit I said about them. They be so mad. He said, "Why do we have to get the ghetto reading?" I don't know. That's just Sag. That's how y'all are. All right, so Scorpio. So some of y'all, they plan to share with y'all or plan to like open up to y'all. I've seen Aries, Capricorn. So their next action towards you is to strategize on how to maybe get you to share with them or how to get you to open up. So it could be like a conversation strategically, but it's impassioned. So they're desiring for you guys to like be on the same path or go in the same direction in some way, or to like create some type of foundation between the both of you. All right, so the next action, Six of Swords. So it could be an Aquarius. The next action towards you, Sun in reverse. All right. So to communicate again is to talk, but not like, you know, try not to express how happy they are to see you. You know what I mean? So Six of Swords just be like really peaceful around you. Like, you know what I mean? Keep the conversation flowing, keep the ideas going. You know what I mean? Try to keep, that's it. Try to keep the conversation going. So like the next action towards you is to try to either resume wherever you guys were at, whatever you guys were talking about, to keep it going. Yeah, we got a Judgment here in reverse and the Knight of Cups. Now, some of y'all, the next action is to try to renew the relationship, but it's still the same thing, just to kind of pick up where you guys were going. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's just a little bump in the road. I ain't talked to you in a little bit. I haven't said nothing to you. They're just going to like kind of play like nothing, even like it's not even a big deal if it was an issue that y'all had. Because usually a Six of Swords means that we came from a stressful or a difficult conversation, or we had an issue, a discrepancy at one time. So it's like, I'm gonna let that go, and we just kind of like move forward, like that never happened. Because we got a Judgment here in reverse, Knight of Cups. That's like sweeping it under the rug, forgive and forget. This never even happened, whatever it was. So the next action for some of y'all is to move on and act like you didn't bother them, act like you don't care, act like they're over this. But for the others of you, there's an intention to try to move it into a more peaceful, like with the Sun and the Six of Swords and the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups. I feel like they really want to renew it. So this has the, most likely this will be a pattern that plays out where first they'll try to move on or just like keep going as if it doesn't bother them that you guys aren't talking like that, or that you guys aren't like where you used to be at. You know what I mean? The damage has been done. Act like they gave it all up. This doesn't even really matter to me. That's the next action. And then after that, I guess with the Judgment and Knight of Cups, they start either missing you or they start recognizing how much of an impact the feelings that they have. And then it's like, okay, well, I like to communicate with you because the Knight of Cups shows up. So it could be an apology, and then the Ace of Wands, and then the Temperance. So try to smooth things over with y'all is the next action, to try to smooth it over. So their next action is them to like, I guess maybe just be around, but the Knight of Cups is them taking action. So maybe they're going to try to communicate with you and hold conversation. Try to be maybe either one or two things. Either they try to do you a favor or they try to like play up a situation. Kind of like they sell like a, I don't know, they say something that's kind of like, I don't know, it just blows it up. They're going to blow up a situation in a way, make it seem more impactful or more serious than what it is, or something like that. Sometimes the Judgment reverse could be like they bring up something that you guys have already like dealt with, just to kind of like get the conversation going again, because I almost feel like they don't know what to say. With this Judgment reverse, like they don't know what to say. I just want to get this, like, I just want to get this done or get this like up and running with us. That's really what they want. They want you guys to be able to get it up and going, up and moving in some way, in the direction that they wanted to go in, though. But they don't really feel like they have control, so they feel like they need to win you over. So it's going to be them maybe being a little bit more pleasant, maybe being generous, maybe sharing, expressing themselves a little bit more. You know what I mean? Being a little bit more seductive, man or woman, like a little bit more seductive around you. You know what I mean? If it's like a friend, then it's just like there's going to be more pleasant, playful in a way too. You know what I mean? Like kind of going back and forth with you. You guys maybe they share their philosophy with you or share their view on something. Because the Six of Swords, like, it's not really looking for trouble, and it's more peaceful. It's a peaceful resolution as well. With the Sun here, it's going to try to express, maybe, I don't know, some of y'all are going to try to invite you guys to go somewhere, maybe leave the country, or they're going to present an opportunity that they feel could change the dynamic between y'all. So it could just be like maybe them initiating. It could be like them offering you something. It's something like that. They're going to try to figure out a way to renew the connection between y'all. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't over. Never say never. If I have to apologize, I will. If I have to gift you, I will. If I have to be seductive, I will. If I have to be maybe more romantic and like philosophical, I will. You know what I mean? So some of y'all is that. It's like they're just going to try to move the connection forward. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, Judgment reverse. Yeah. So that's it. I don't know. They want to be more playful, though. That's why, because I got a Sun reverse. It's like they really would like to be more playful, or like to really be themselves around you. So that's what it's all about. Like, they're going to be trying to do things where, like, maybe I don't like your views on stuff, but I'm also trying to, like, open myself up to, like, you know what I mean, see what your world is like. They want to kind of invite you into their world, or they want you to invite them into your world. So something along the lines is like that with this Judgment in reverse and this Knight of Cups. Yeah, they may just try to entice y'all too, entice you maybe to communicate, get you to talk something. All right. What's up, C-Mac? It's about to run back Pisces and clean up. Okay. All right, so we got Scorpio, Pisces, Sag, Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Leo, Sag. So I did say that some of y'all are going to tell y'all about a trip or try to get you guys to do something outside of the norm. Whatever the norm is for y'all, they're trying to do something different, and they're trying to get you inspired to do that. So the Knight of Cups could be a great salesperson, so they may just try to sell themselves up or sell a situation up. That's something that y'all need to know. They may try to sell a situation up to really get you, like, you know, maybe excited to move forward with it. You know what I mean? And all the while, they're going to be also looking for hints and clues that you're like going for it or attracted to them, or, you know what I mean? Or you're having this, they're having the same effect on you that that you're having on them. That's what it is. All right. So Libra. Yeah, Pisces sure will. They are lovers. Lovers forever, because they just feel like we just had this bond. We just had this connection. All right, so their next action towards you. I thought I seen the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and Nine of Wands in reverse, so that's a waiting energy. Five of Wands. All right, so that's the next action towards you is to be petty, which could be playful. You know what I mean? Maybe like have a smart remark, say some slick shit to you, or say something that they think will get back to you. So it's kind of like that. It's almost like an aggressive act, but it's almost like I throw a rock and hide my hand. So maybe they say something to somebody else, or they maybe post something in a way. It's almost like starting trouble with the Five of Wands. Like I'm trying to start trouble, or I'm trying to start some type of tension between us, get you riled up. So there's an intention to get you riled up, but act like I'm not doing it, or act like it's not my fault. So this could just be like them talking shit. You know what I mean? That's probably what it is. It's kind of like I want to like get, like, I don't know, maybe or talking shit about you to other people, but that has nothing to do with like next action towards you. But maybe it gets back to you, because the Five of Wands usually is, and this one's frenemies. So it's like they maybe tell somebody who's also not fond of you, or who's competitive, competing towards you, or feels you, sees you as competition. So it's like telling some girl, telling some guy something about you that they know or they assume will get back to you. Because the Nine of Wands, like, they don't want to be the one to approach you. They don't want to be the one to like catch the brunt end of this. So could be dealing with a Sag Leo. Yeah, all right. So yeah, Knight of Cups. So they're really in their feels. So Knight of Cups upright, and then Judgment in reverse. So same thing. And then we got the Emperor in reverse. Five of Pentacles. So sometimes it can be like a petty battle where they want you to feel also like left out. You know what I mean? So they may try to win you over with this Knight of Cups, trying to win you over with this Five of Wands and this Knight of Cups. It's like, I win you over, try to start the relationship all over again, try to get you back in your feels with me all over again, so I can get like control of the relationship. That way I can be the one to leave you. So some of y'all, they may try to like, maybe even try to make this into like a big fantasy, because the Knight of Cups is here with the Judgment again. That's that upselling of an energy of a story. So maybe they make up some type of story, or make up some type of rumor, or make up some type of gossip, or just could like be like them talking to their friends or talking to like social media about you, but like portraying it like I'm not speaking about this person. You know what I mean? Like they may create like let's say they made a story, or they made like a post. You might see them liking posts, or you might see them like, it's kind of like starting trouble in a way, but also trying to like create sexual tension, you know what I mean, or like jealousy in you, you know what I mean. So maybe they post, because the Knight of Cups can also be a creative. So I was thinking maybe they post something that's like trying to like catch your attention, or trying to like, I don't know, one up you. You know what I mean? It's petty behavior, but it's intended to try to like maybe get you back in your feels, like kind of like pay back the favor in a way. It's almost vindictive. I kind of get the vibe like a vindictiveness. With the Four of Wands though, and the Five of Pentacles, they want it, so they want you to feel isolated, but they want you to miss them not being around. You know what I mean? That's what it is. So this person is trying to entice you in a way where it's like they miss you being around. So they may create some type of elaborate story around to like other people that maybe like gets back to you. And it doesn't always have to be like them like talking ill about you. It could just be like some type of story where they feel like it'll get back to you, or they're like, you know what I mean? So this could be like saying that they're in a relationship, saying that they're getting married, saying that they're over this relationship. I don't even care no more. This don't mean nothing to me, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. it seems like it's going to come back from other people. Because we got the Four of Wands here. You should get a text, call, messages for them, something like that. Like, and we also got going viral. So some of y'all, it's maybe like an online thing. Like there's an intention to get you to come back to I was gonna say visit, or there's an intention to get you guys to get closer to them again. You know what I mean? So something like that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they move in with you guys or want you to move in or want to visit. I get the visit vibe. I get a visit vibe or want you to be around in that way. So it's like making up this big excuse for why you need to be around. You know what I mean? So it's not strategic because I don't really get that. You know what I mean? It's just like they just want to start something just to kind of get your feelings in this again. So maybe they just kind of, I don't know, they just want to get your feelings in this situation again. And for some of y'all, they're trying to have sex with you because of the Four of Wands, but it's almost like I love you and leave you. The Knight of Cups is like, I'm with you for a while I'm with you, but when I leave, I'm looking for somebody else. Yeah, Seven of Swords. We got Aquarius. So it's shady. They're trying to reconcile with y'all, but like for a brief time. So maybe they message you, but like in a more subtle way about maybe, I don't know, about something that you guys have already talked about, but they feel like they didn't really get clarity or they don't really know what's next. So they may want to talk about that. Like it's the next action is that way, just to kind of like, so they may even try to portray things as going well. Like, oh, whatever I was going through before, that's not happening anymore. They may even try to tell you, like, if they had a relationship, they don't have that anymore, that they're back out on the like scene again. The like, you know what I mean? Like they're trying to like renew themselves or trying to renew, I don't know, like their perception of the world. Like they may kind of blame somebody else too. It's like somebody else has to be involved in this because they may blame somebody else or throw somebody else under the bus. And then it's also kind of like they have somebody else involved to talk to you or deal with you, or like there's like a third person party or some type of interference that's like added into the situation that has somebody else involved. You know what I mean? So, and they're going to use you because the Knight of Cups is a savior. So they may be using you maybe as the person who maybe helps them take action, maybe the decision, but it's romantic intentions between it. And they kind of want to connect to you or at least feel like they have some type of impact over you. That's what they're looking for too. So they're going to also be looking to see, are they making some type of impact on you? So if it's a new person, somebody's going to try to flirt with y'all and see if you feel the same way about them. See if what they're saying is hitting. Like what I'm saying to you, are you feeling me? Are you getting me? Is this making any sense to you? Are you getting the big picture of me flirting and being pleasant towards you, being aggressive and talking? Are you seeing this? Are you getting it? So it could be just sometimes something kind of smooth that they say and then try to get your number. So I know I just gave you a bunch of different storylines, but that's how it's playing. It's like some of y'all is going to be like a new person who's like playfully witty and banter. Like they have a smooth way of talking. They're going to ask for your number. Some of y'all, they kind of have like a foreign accent or like I don't know, I was going to say like a down south accent. So it could be that. So they're going to try to maybe get your number or give you their number. The intention is to try to get you to like see them as appealing. So maybe they show their body in a way. I don't know. Anyway, it could be a Leo, it could be a Sag, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Cancer, not Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces. Same sign, same energy. He said that sounds like someone I know very manipulative. I mean, you know, if they get you what you want, it's only manipulative when you get caught. That's how that go. You said Geminis think they know everything. They do be thinking they know everything, don't they? Don't they? They really do. That's my mom. She be knowing a lot though. I cannot deny that. She do be knowing a lot. All right. So Virgo, their next actions towards you. The next actions towards you. Three of Pentacles. Just to be around. But it's Three of Pentacles in reverse. So next actions towards you is just to be around, talking to people around you. Yeah, Two of Swords in reverse. They try to act indifferent towards you. Act like they don't see you. Act like they could be they could care less that you're around. Could be a Libra. Could be a Capricorn. Kind of act like they don't care that you're around, but they're going to look at you. So this would be like having conversations with other people, but like looking at you while they're talking, while they're like, you know what I mean? While they're talking to Jen, Susie, whoever, they're looking at you, but acting like it doesn't really matter. So this is somebody who doesn't want to be caught looking at you. So they may kind of act like they don't care. We got Taurus, so we got Five of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, we got Hair Hunter in reverse, Five of Pentacles. So that's all Taurus energy. So they're not gonna let you know how they think, what they think about you. Their next action is just to kind of act regal, like, you know what I mean, like just be around, kind of like move around, act like you know what I mean, like, oh, I'm to be respected the same way, like, you know, maybe they demand respect but like not say it. So it's all in the way that they carry themselves. So they may just kind of like just be around, not really say too much. I don't really get them saying anything yet. Let me see something. So we got Taurus, Capricorn, Libra. Next action towards you, 4 of Wands. It's just being in your space, not saying anything, not look at you, not like openly look at you. 7 of Wands, just to show you. Maybe they try to like show off because it's 7 of Wands here. So now it's almost like I need to show you what I can do, what I'm capable of. Like, I don't want to tell you what I'm capable of. I just want to show you. So it's like show you, trying to prove yourself. What is that? 10 of Swords. Yeah. So they're afraid of like saying something to you. They're afraid of like bringing up an issue to y'all. So they may just try to like, I don't know, subtly prove a point, or subtly like show off in a way. Just like, but it's like acting like I'm not trying to get your attention. So some of y'all, it's like a short reunion though, because we got the Ace of Cups here. So it may be also an opportunity to spend the night, maybe where they step it up a little bit more, start communicating a little bit more. So like out of the blue, maybe they start talking a little bit more. 2 of Swords can also be a mixed signal, but with the 4 of Wands here and the 3 of Pentacles, they want to do something, but it's not like I want to do something consistently. It's maybe sex. So some of y'all, they may try to like initiate sex, or initiate a conversation that would like allude to sex, you know what I mean, or allude to you guys maybe hanging out, being around each other, because the 4 of Wands always got to be sex. But when I seen the Knight of Cups with the Ace of Cups, I was thinking spend the night, and then I got the 7 of Swords, which gave like a subtlety or a sneaky move or a strategic move to kind of get around you, get over by you, or be in your space. You know what I mean? Maybe even to hold conversation with you, because the 10 of Swords is like an uncomfortable conversation that I want to have, but I'm afraid of like how it would turn out if I like be the one that like do too much. So like, so somebody who wants to do too much, they want to do too much, but they don't want to like ruin it. Do you know what I mean? So it's like they're willing to like express themselves, but they're not. So I guess I don't know how you 7 of Swords could be subtly hinting, observing you from time to time. I don't get them doing shit. You know what? Because you guys are Virgos. It's very strategic. If you guys talk, they're avoiding having conversations that could like ruin the relationship. So if you do talk with them, because the 4 of Wands could be like, we meet up for maybe a joint passion, a joint endeavor, something like that. Maybe they bring up a project, maybe they bring up art, maybe they bring up work. You know what I mean? But it's like 2 of Swords, like whatever we're talking about, I'm kind of indifferent about. I don't really care about it. I just want to be around you. You know what I mean? So if you guys are talking, then it's like I'm not really like, I don't want to have to like bring up what I really think about situations. I just want to be around you. I just want to share space with you. And it's for whatever time y'all got. With the 4 of Wands, they don't really have time, or they don't feel like they have a lot of time with you. So it's like, I just want to be around you. Ace of Cups is like, I want to offer this offer that I've been always wanting to offer to you, and I've always been thinking about. So I want to give you this opportunity, maybe to hang out, maybe to talk. I want to connect. That's what all they're going to try to do, but like try to act like it doesn't really matter. Either they're going to act like it doesn't really matter if you guys do connect, or they're going to act like it doesn't really matter if you come over, they come over. It doesn't really matter if whatever you're talking about. Because like some of y'all, if you do go over or y'all do hang out, they don't really care what you're talking about. They just, I almost want to say that they just find you attractive, or just find you to be a wish fulfillment. So it's like, I don't really care. You can just come hang out, just be around me. Like, you don't got to do shit. You know what I mean? So they may kind of like do it that way. They may step up in that way. Like wherever maybe it was a difficulty at one time for you guys to like communicate and talk, they may step it up themselves. Like, okay, I'll do this, I'll do that. I don't know, but I just kind of feel like whatever they're saying is just like, I almost want to say fool's gold. It doesn't really seem like whatever you guys are talking about, they don't really care. They have like their own agenda in mind. With the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, they got their own agenda in mind. So like, fuck what you're talking about. I got you here for a reason. Or I'm here with you for a reason. So they may just kind of like ignore you at the same time. Like, but it's like, I'm listening. We're here in the same space, but I'm just not really paying attention. I just, you know what I mean? I feel like most of y'all, they find you guys attractive. And then for others of y'all, they may just kind of be over the relationship. You know what I mean? But like, you guys are already kind of locked in, already comfortable. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? I don't know. 7 of Wands though. What is that? It's usually about proving yourself. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they prove their point in a way by like not talking to you, by like, you know what I mean, keeping the communication between y'all light. You know what I mean? That's what they kind of feel like. They feel like you'll realize it that maybe they're getting love elsewhere. So some of y'all is that way. They may feel like you'll realize that they have opportunities elsewhere. So I kind of get that vibe too. So it's multiple people, but they have their own agenda in mind. And it's like, you know, for you, they're hoping that you don't realize that what their true intentions are. Some of y'all is to try to move in or get you to move in. Then for others of y'all is to like move out. You know what I mean? Like to connect with, you know, connect somewhere else, or like to maybe like no longer be around as much, no longer be as supportive as much. You know what I mean? Like they kind of want you to recognize that or notice that. They want you to notice that. You know what I mean? The effort they put in. So some of y'all, that's what it is. Like acting indifferent, not talking to you as much, like kind of like avoiding you. They want you to they want you to recognize how much, or like not telling you everything. They kind of want you to recognize how much effort or how much of a difference they make being around you, or how much effort or how much they do for you, something like that, or how much they put up with. Maybe it's that. Maybe they want you to know how much they put up with. So I don't know. It's one of those. Anyway, it could be a Capricorn, Libra, Aries, Leo, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Aquarius. So some of y'all, they just try to avoid you because they're scared. They're afraid, you know what I mean, of communicating. They're afraid of saying the wrong things. Ten of Swords is intimidated. It's intimidating. It's like, I don't know if I say the wrong thing, this could be the end of us, period. So like they could be avoiding maybe like telling you stuff or saying things that are uncomfortable because they don't really want to give closure. They don't really want it to be over, but they also don't want it to like go anywhere right now. They don't really want stability either. So that's like, you know what I mean? It could be misleading and misdirecting with their actions. All right. So could be a Leo. Let's see. What's up, Amber? I did. Okay. Did I? All right. So Leo, what's their next action towards you? It's a damn no stability either. What it works. Yeah, Four of Wands is not really stability, nor is the Three of Pentacles in reverse of stability. They're not looking for that. Oh, okay. Moon, their next action. Some of y'all try to hit y'all up at night. Yeah, Page of Wands with the moon. I knew it. Somebody else to try to hit you up at night. Maybe invite you somewhere, invite you over, or like, I don't know, this could be just like to message you. This could be like messaging you stuff that could be read in another way. So maybe it could be like, you know, maybe sexual or insinuated sexually, or insinuated as an invite to do something, maybe to come out, to go somewhere. It's insinuation in some way. All right, now some of y'all is just like their next action is to try to like hype you up though. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, could be a Pisces. Yeah, I think they want to hype y'all up. You know what I mean? Hype y'all up to do something maybe that you're afraid to do. So like this could be like to inspire you to take action. Yeah, there we go. We got the Tower here to inspire y'all to take action that you're afraid to take. Could be a Pisces, could be a Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra. So some of y'all are gonna try to show you their little body because I got cheeks out. The girls is naked in this moon, so they could have it, and everybody's naked in it. Matter of fact, everybody's naked. So some of y'all are gonna try to have some type of like maybe invite you over. It's for sex for some of y'all, or for you guys to like, I don't know, renew the connection, but in secret because it's judgment and the moon. So the next action is to maybe invite you over where everybody doesn't see you. It's at night, nobody sees you. Come on, show you their body. Some of y'all, it's the next action, unexpectedly. You know what I mean? Or create some type of situation where unexpectedly you see them naked. Like it's like a tease almost, or just like they're trying to trigger you with this Tower. They're trying to trigger you guys to take action. So some of y'all are going to try to expose themselves because the Tower is an exposure. Yeah, we got the Empress here. They're going to try to make themselves look appealing to you. So it could be like doll themselves up, dress themselves up, handsome, change their appearance for you, like make themselves appealing at this moment to try to get some type of action out of you, or try to get some type of rise out of your feelings. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, they're trying to spoil y'all. We got the World in reverse. So it could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces. A lot of Scorpio energy in the moon. I definitely feel like it's taboo or sexual or something insinuated within the sexual. Like maybe it's not necessarily openly spoke about, because like we got the Empress here, so they may see themselves in a high light, but like the intention behind that is like, you know what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? So I think they're going to try to make themselves as appealing as possible. So their next action is to definitely think about how they're presenting themselves to you, how they show up around you. But it's meant to insinuate sexual. So this could be like the clothes that they wear, even if they don't show you like their naked body, it'd be like the clothes that they wear is like maybe form fitting or very revealing. Like, I want you to see this body. You know what I mean? It's really about their body. I promise you, it's about body. Some of y'all, they lost weight, or they really started taking care of themselves, or something like that. They may even try to share something with you, share sources, share money, share time with you. Because like the Empress is here is like, I want to chill with you. Unexpectedly, they're going to try to just chill with y'all. Or unexpectedly, they're going to try to like encounter you, run into you, interact with you, be around you. Because the world's here, it's an orbiter. They're going to orbit around y'all, something like that, orbit around y'all in some way to try to see if there's like, if you feel the same feelings, because the Judgment is here. Judgment upright is always about feeling the same feelings. I always think of it as because of artist, not the art of seduction, the tarot sexual magic. The Judgment has to do with love at first sight. So for some of y'all, they're hoping for that. With the moon, it's like, I don't know how you're going to feel, and I don't really know where we are in this relationship. So what I'm really hoping is that you find me appealing. You know what I mean? That you feel drawn to taking action on me when you see me. You know what I mean? Or that you like that you're giving me signs. Because if it's like a man or a woman, whoever's the more aggressive person will be looking for signs that you want me to approach you, that you want me to renew the connection, that you want me to reach out, that you want me to interact with you. Like, they may just randomly pop up, but try to look really good. You know what I mean? But it's not even like, oh, yeah, it's not really strategic. They're just trying to, maybe they could be where you be at. So they may just kind of be where you be at. Like, oh, I'm here, I'm over there. So it's like almost like I said, gravitating where you are, because the intention is to be seen, but at the same time acting humble, acting in a more Empress way, man or woman, where it's like, I'm here, you see me, yeah, you know what I mean? Y'all will love that because that's how y'all are. So I get that. They're doing what they're supposed to do in order to get your attention, y'all attention. So it makes sense. They're going to put themselves up on this pedestal, but like in a way where it seems appealing to you. So maybe they just try to like act really cool, really calm around you, really chill. You know me, I know I'm the shit. I know I'm attractive. Just trying to like, but their looks are going to be appealing to you. It's thought about for you. They made this to be the look for them. What's up there, Linus Kitty? This was their look for them. It was meant to show you like them. They want you to share with them, or they're going to try to share some time with you, share some resource with you, or something like that. Their next action. Now, some of y'all, their next action is to kind of like let go of the relationship, or how things have to go. They may like let go of maybe what's already happened in the past, but the Judgment can also be forgiveness. So some of y'all just going to let go of whatever happened in the past and just be happy that you're back around, or just be happy that they're back around. You know what I'm saying? So something like that. Unexpectedly, they're going to show up though, or unexpectedly you're going to see them, and you're going to know. I was going to say you're going to know that it's tailored towards you. In some way, you're going to know that whatever they're doing was tailored towards you and like making you happy or making you content, making you feel good. Some of y'all like to make you feel whole. That's why they may share with y'all. Like, they may come back around and share with you to kind of make you feel whole. Like, you know what I mean? I know maybe I owed you, or maybe I needed to do something. You know what I mean? They're going to break the silence, or they're going to break, because the tower can be a breakthrough. But with the moon is usually a secretive affair that starts in silence. So like, even if you guys rekindle or renew the relationship, friends, family don't know that you guys are back friends or back lovers or having each other around. Like, people don't know this. You know what I mean? It's a secretive thing. So, and with the Judgment here, I feel like there's a happiness that we're back around, or we're back like dealing with each other, but like, or I'm happy that you're over here. You know what I mean? So they may kind of praise you about something, hype you up about something, but it's almost like they don't really want you to know how deeply they feel about this situation. You know what I mean? So that's really where it's at. It's like forgiveness. And I see this as a relationship that has more of a spiritual undertone, or has a bigger purpose in my life, but they don't want to say that. So it's like there's vagueness around y'all. There'd be like vagueness until they break through, I guess, or until you guys have this unexpected interaction. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, they do intend to have children with y'all, or intend to, like, I don't know, get you to settle down, or to settle down with you, or something like that. They intend to get you to come back around. That I do know. So I don't know how they're planning to do that. They didn't really have a plan outside the Empress, which is just like, oh, yeah, Page of Cups could be an apology. So maybe it's an apology. Maybe they do you a favor. Maybe they ask a favor. There's an intention to try to get you around. So this could be like being friendly, being cordial, being a little bit more social, you know what I mean? A little bit more upbeat, cheery when you're around. So maybe it's that. Like, they may act a little shy too. Like, you know what I mean? You know how, like, if you haven't talked to somebody in a while, or you haven't been friends with them in a while, when they're around, they're like a little bit more pleasant. They're a little bit more friendly. You know what I mean? Maybe you guys ended, if you guys, because the judgment could be like a forgiveness. So maybe however it ended, if you guys are renewing it, it's kind of like, oh yeah, I forgot that happened. You know what I mean? If they don't even mention it, it's like, I'm just happy you're around. I'm happy you're back. That's that. All right. I'm happy you're here. They wait on you to say something about or bring up whatever is like the vagueness between y'all. They wait on you to bring it up. You know what I mean? If you don't bring it up, I don't bring it up. That's it. So it could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, Aries, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I was say some of y'all though, they may try to be undressed though, get undressed around y'all, or do something like that where you can see a little body. They feel like they hot shit. I just want to tell y'all that whoever this is, they feel like they hot shit. They just want you to see their body. All right. Or they want to see yours. It could have been the other way around. Maybe they want to see yours. Who knows? I'm about to make this chicken thighs. Chicken thighs are so much better in a way. They don't have as much protein, but they be having all the flavor, all the juices. Love it. All right, so Cancer, what's their next actions towards you? Okay. So they're just going to, run into you, or they're just going to reach out to y'all. Could be a Sag, could be a Cancer. They're just going to reach out to y'all. They're going to bother y'all. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, their next action is to start chasing y'all too. 9 of Wands. They're going to bother you. It's the 9 of Wands in reverse and the 4 Cups. Again, they're going to bother y'all or annoy you. It's not really annoy you. It's just going to bother you. Maybe interrupt you in some way. So they may try to like share some space with you or try to be in your space. Maybe even try to like force their way into your space in that way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, or try to like get you to go somewhere with them that you don't want to go. Like come to Hobby Lobby with me. You'd be like, I don't feel like it right now, but you may like that. So let's not say Hobby Lobby because Hobby Lobby is pretty cool. Let's say, I don't know where we could go, but maybe they try to get you to go somewhere where you don't want to go. It's not yet Supernova. So they may try to get you to go somewhere you don't want to go. All right, 5 of Wands. It may be somewhere where it maybe stresses you out, or maybe it's a responsibility that they want you to take on. So that might be why they want you to go. Like this would be like somebody asking me, hey yo, can you why don't you come by my house with me? And they're moving. They're like, yo, we got some beers at the house. Whole time they were moving. Oh, of course I can get a beer when you guys are moving. You want me to help move the couch? You know what I mean? So something like that. I'm giving you an example. Like they may kind of like invite you to do something, but it's because they want you to do something. You know what I mean? With the Knight of Wands and that 4 Cups, there's an opportunity. So they may present an opportunity for y'all to go somewhere, but it's because they want y'all to do something, maybe the heavy lifting, or they want you to be obligated in some way. They want you to carry maybe the responsibility of it. Some of y'all could be like paying for it, or like, I don't know, you know what I mean, paying for it, or maybe they want to do that. Maybe that's their intention. Because we do got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know. It could be, maybe they're going to pay for it. So maybe this could be like them trying to show you that they're being persistent in some way, or that they're being devoted to something for you. So some of y'all, they may pay for it, but they want something back. Because we got 2 of Pentacles in reverse with the 9 of Wands. They want something back, but they don't want to have to request it. They don't want to have to ask for it. They don't want you to tell them no either. So it's almost like a give to get. So maybe they want you to do something for them. So some of y'all, they want you to do something for them for the free ski. You know what I mean? They want to ask for it. They don't really want to have to give you anything for it. You know what I mean? They just kind of want you to do something for them. So they may ask you to do something for them. Something that maybe bothers you, or that like is a waste of your time in a way. I don't know what that may be for y'all. So I don't know how to do that. I know that they want to be persistent with y'all, but at the same time, they don't. Like, I don't know. Like they try to avoid trying to do stuff together. So they may be trying to like spend time to themselves, but like have you doing all the work, you know what I mean? Or have you spend time with them, but you do all the work, or you, I don't know. Maybe the next action they're going to take something out. So it's like maybe they do responsibility to something that you expect them to do. It's kind of like they do something that you expect them to do, and they live up to your expectations. That's what I'm saying. So whatever it is, maybe they take on a responsibility. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't know. Maybe they buy something for you. Because with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, 2 of Pentacles, it's like trying to adapt to you, trying to figure out what you need, or trying to get you to like take care of their needs. So that's what it is. So there may be money exchanged with the 3 of Pentacles. Like you guys have your own agenda for why you guys are coming together. They have their own intention for why you're going. You have your own intention for why you're going, but they want you to be around. You know what I mean? Because there's something that you could do for them. or they want to be around you because there's something that they could do for you to show you that they're devoted, that they're persistent. Could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Sag, Capricorn. It's like just to kind of like go along with things, just to go along with the flow. But like, I don't know, it's just bothering you too. So maybe just trying to spend time. I think they just want to spend time with you. Maybe just annoy you. Maybe just to like, I don't know, give you the layout of what they're doing. Maybe to give you a schedule, kind of like letting you know what they have going on. But it's almost like they keep certain stuff to themselves. Because I got the Nine of Wands reversed. So it's the next actions aren't really even actions outside of, unless they do something for you. The intention again for y'all is really just to be around you. Maybe to show that they're devoted, but like it's devoted because there's something that they intend to get from you. So I don't know what it is. Maybe they intend to get you to nurture them. Maybe you're going to cook for them. Maybe you're going to clean for them. I don't know. Maybe you're going to help them make some money. Maybe you're going to help them like maybe become independent. You know what I mean? It's something. Maybe they want you to fix something. They want you to take on some type of responsibility or some type of burden, or they're going to take on some type of responsibility or some type of burden by showing you that they're being more persistent. That's it. It just sounds indecisive, but it may not really be. It does sound like a pain in the ass. That's why I kind of assume that whatever this is, maybe more of like a responsibility for you. But with the Ten of Wands upright, I don't know. You may be excited about it because maybe they're asking you at a time where normally they would do it for themselves. Like, oh, I can do this for myself. So maybe they're asking you to do something that they themselves could do. But like maybe at this, because I get like a passion about it. Like maybe you're kind of like excited they're asking you to do it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you want me to do that for you? Okay. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, oh, you want me to do something. Like, and you may enjoy it. So I don't know what it is. Maybe they ask you to do something. It's passion. I don't know. I don't really get like a sex vibe with that. I don't know what the high priestess though. It's kind of like including you into like letting you know that I see you as part of my inner circle, or trying to find a way to get into your inner circle so that it shows that they are like part of an elite group or part of like people who are like your favorites, or like you're part of their favorites. So they may kind of make it seem like you're part of my favorites, or like you're one of my favorite people, or you know what I mean? It's like an unspoken thing though. So like they may act, like for instance, they may ask you, can you cook that meal that you cook for me? When they can do it themselves, but it's like just showing like I like the way that I value the way that you cook. I value the way that you put love into this. I'm just giving you an example. It could be anything. They may kind of like ask your insight or ask something, some type of responsibility in some ways. It's manipulative, but it's like manipulative to kind of like make it seem like they need you. That's what it is. To kind of make themselves seem like they need you to help them, to assist them, to help them maybe stay the course. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's like putting a responsibility on you, but I almost kind of feel like you would be happy to. Is the vibe I really get, if I'm really being honest. Like it sounds like it would be negative, but with the Nine of Wands, I think the only fear would be of them like bothering you. Then maybe that might be what it is. Maybe they're afraid of bothering you, but you would be happy that they reached out, or you'd be happy that they interacted with you. Could be a Virgo, Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn. Like they just hang around and just kind of like be chilled. If you physically around them, they wouldn't really say too much. The Empress is like, they listen. They just listen a lot. Don't say much. They just be like doing whatever they've been doing, whatever their day in, day out. They just listen and maybe give good advice if you ask. But for the most part, they just be like, just there. And maybe like if you ask them to do stuff, then they just do it. But they just be like, just listening, observing. Okay, I hear you. Like making you feel like you're part of an elite group, or making you feel like you're part of, you know what I mean, their closer inner circle. That's the vibe. That's it. So they got their own little agenda for why they're being around you, but like I guess they see you as somebody who's important to be around, or somebody who's important in their life, important enough in their life, or somebody who has the status where they treat you with in high regard. So that's that. Or they like the way that you treat them in high regard. So it's one of those two. I don't know. It's one of those. So it could be a Capricorn, Virgo. They value your wisdom or your insight. So it could be a Sag, could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Sag. I did see Gemini, but I guess if that was the next action, it would be like to be open-minded to you, or to open up communication, say something that would make you think about, like, I don't know, just deeper shit. Like maybe they say something that's a little profound to y'all. So that might be the next action for some of y'all. All right, Gemini. You appreciate them, Cappies? Mm-hmm. They are amazing people, aren't they? Some of them. The January ones. All right, so Gemini. The next action that popped out. 8 of Wands. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. King of Swords. Ace of Swords in reverse. So some of y'all, they may reach out to y'all. Some of y'all, they may ask for some money. They may try to reach out, ask for some money, or they may reach out and like act like they're not really trying to like talk like that. I don't know why they would reach out, but I got the King of Swords in reverse, Ace of Swords, but the Eight of Wands came out first, so it means that they would try to talk, maybe reach out and hold conversation, communicate with you. Some of y'all, they may talk about money or talk about the progression of the relationship. They may bring up the progression of the relationship, where things are going. You know what I mean? With the Knight of Swords, I mean, with the King of Swords in reverse, Ace of Swords, they may not really be clear about where y'all are going. They also may keep their intentions very hidden, not really like speak about what they want to speak about around y'all. So they may also kind of act maybe distant and maybe do whatever they've been doing. You know what I mean? So I don't know if how they would talk. Ace of Wands is a talking card or a communication card. So maybe they would message you, but like they wouldn't keep it consistent. You know what I mean? So like, or it'd be like very like indirect. So like the next like message they give you would be like an indirect message, maybe not very clear. Maybe it's a brief message, a brief text, a brief call. You know what I mean? Just kind of like checking in. That's what I kind of get with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, like a check in with the Eight of Wands. Like I'm just checking in. Like I didn't really want nothing. I just wanted to like, you know what I mean? Maybe just talk for a brief second. Not really nothing too major. Sometimes like just to tell you some good news. You know what I mean? It's like tell you some good news about maybe some money or about something that worked out for them, something that they were struggling with or having an issue with or something that they didn't understand. So maybe they're trying to get clarity from you. Like, I don't really understand this, but I'm trying to get information from you, but I don't really want to do the work. I don't really want to have to figure it out on my own. I want you to kind of tell me what to do, what the next step is. They kind of want you to be leadership position. Because I got with the King of Swords reverse, it's kind of like they don't want to have the leadership role in the connection. You know what I mean? King of Swords reverse, somebody who does not want to take authority in this situation. So they don't really want to take authority. They don't want to be the one to initiate. They don't want to be the one to talk. They don't want to be the one to carry the conversation. Like they may say, hey, hi, whatever, and then leave it up to you. You know what I mean? It's like a check-in. Like, oh, what's up? You know what I mean? Like just checking back in. So like the next action to check back in, but kind of act like it doesn't bother them if you guys didn't maybe reply back, or if you haven't talked to them, or if you haven't like watched them or looked at them. You know what I mean? They may kind of act like they don't care. It's like because they don't want to be the one to put in the effort. They don't want to take leadership or ownership in the relationship. That's what it is. They don't want to assert themselves in a way. Like I don't want to over assert myself. I don't want to have to say what's on my mind. So the intention is to kind of like be subtle, maybe just distant or dismissive of like maybe the effort that you put in at one time, or no longer put in any more effort. The next action seems like they're going to self-sabotage by acting like they don't really care if you talk to them, if you hear from you, if you reply to them. You know what I mean? They're just going to stop putting in effort. The next action is like, I don't know, maybe to start replying to like other suitors, or like maybe make themselves open to other suitors. Kind of like seem like they don't want to put any more effort. Yeah, it's a Chariot in reverse. I feel like they're going to be open to other offers, other opportunities, other people who are presenting themselves, other people who are flirting with them. They don't see this going anywhere. We got Chariot in reverse. They don't see this going anywhere, and they're getting attention. They're getting acknowledged. So it's like they just keep their distance. You know what I mean? They get like if they don't hear from you, if they don't get no messages, it's like, you know, well, all right, I'm not about to like overwork myself. I'm not about to like do more than what I have to. Like I be having people on me. Like, what you want me to do? What you think? You know what I mean? So they may just kind of act like they don't really care. Just kind of like let this situation go, act dismissive. I don't know. It's like at first it kind of gives the vibe of them like being excited to talk, and then kind of like letting you carry it. If you don't carry it, then you know what I mean? I'm getting looks over here too, bro, sis. Hey, you know what I mean? She says sassy. Oh, that would be me. I would be sassy like that too. Like, babe, hey, I could care less. Wow. Even if I had no other options, I quit jobs without jobs behind me. That's usually very reckless, but I just be having faith in my ability to get some money, regardless of what's going to happen here. You know what I mean? So I feel the same way about relationships. We don't never got to talk. I may never see you again. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? And I applaud you and I respect you if you feel the same way. There's too many people out in the world for us to have to like humble ourselves or bring ourselves down to this. You know, there are easier people to deal with. You know what I mean? King of Swords is somebody who's complicated at times, very demanding. So it's like, I feel you. I can be demanding. You may be demanding. And maybe I'm not worth that to you. And maybe you aren't worth that to me. we don't even have to play this game. Let's just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those giving that vibe. Like they kind of like act dismissive or act distant as if they could care less. So their next action for y'all is like to act like they don't see you if you guys see each other in the physical form, or to like keep eye contact to a minimum. Because the King of Swords is somebody who looks at you like this out the side of their eye. So like to keep eye contact at a minimum. You know what I mean? You don't get any clear communication outside of maybe the first initial. Because I get the Page of Wands, the Hierophant. I mean, I get the Six of Wands, the Hierophant, Knight of Cups. That's a romancer, seducer. This is somebody who's appealing right now to the public, or appealing at the job, excelling in some way. So like if you are acknowledging me, who cares? You know what I mean? So could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Sag, Cancer, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, Sag. All right. Was that all signs? No. It was not, but it was close. All right. I just had to make sure. Okay. What is, hey there, Tiffany. If you think anything is free in this world, that's a fact, Linus. If they thought anything was for free. All right, Taurus. All right, let's go with this one. Taurus, the next action towards you. Eight of Pentacles, Five of Swords in reverse. Could be to try to fix the issue between y'all. So this could be like to try to confront you, to maybe like repair whatever happened in a relationship, or like fix whatever was said between y'all. Maybe they were trying to like recount their steps, or recount their words, recant their statements. So it could be a Virgo, could be an Aquarius. I almost like that, like recant their statements. Maybe whatever they said at one time, they may be like, oh, I can't do that. so it may be that. Happy birthday, Pentarina. I just seen Linus Kitty say it was your birthday. Happy birthday. All right, Nine of Wands. Yeah, so they may be embarrassed or ashamed to like approach you, or to like confront you, or to talk to you. So I guess they're afraid to kind of bring this to you, or afraid to like say something. They're nervous around you. So their next action is to try to play cool. Try to play cool even though they're in their head, even though they're nervous, even though they want to take action. They just kind of afraid of like crossing a line with y'all. Could be a Sag. Yeah, we got the Judge. We got the Libra. So like they're afraid of maybe like how you view them. Their next action is to like be cool. Just try to go along with whatever you want to go along with. Not really say anything that's on their mind. Like they may also like maybe feel a little guilty, like secretly, but not really say anything about it. Yeah, they just try to keep their cool. I got the Emperor here. They just try to keep their cool. Emperor is not really, their next action is not really do much other than like maybe confront you or say something, maybe kind of recant something they said. You know what I mean? Like they think that your opinion of them matters though. So sometimes with the Justice in Reverse in the Justice in Reverse can sometimes be like making amends, being apologetically themselves. Like, so maybe they try to let their cool off, but I don't see that. I see them as being super nervous around you, but just acting like it's okay. Like, I'm just chill. Maybe they talk about whatever's going on around y'all, because the Temperance is like making use of whatever's around me. So they may kind of like act like they're very like at home with themselves and at home with the situation itself. So they may just kind of like keep the peace. Maybe they try to make you comfortable, but they're nervous. That's what you really need to know. So like anything they do may come off as a little awkward in a way. But like, you know, they're just trying to keep the peace, trying to keep you cool, trying to show that they're cool. They may try to like present themselves as a big deal, because I got the Temperance and I got the Emperor, but I got the Judgment, the Justice in reverse. So the Justice in reverse is somebody who's being unapologetically themselves. You know what I mean? So maybe like at first they feel you out with the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords. At first they feel you out because the Temperance is somebody who can feel the vibe, feels the energy, and if it's good, all right, we're about to go crazy. So at first they kind of come in as like timid. Their next action is like to kind of feel you out first and just kind of see, like, can I be myself? Can I be my authentic self with you? So they feel you out first to see how you receive them, how you interact with them. Like, what's the vibe? What's the vibes? That's what they want to know, because Temperance is all about vibes. What's the vibe? What's the vibe? They feel the vibe out first. If the vibe feels good, then I go with it. If it doesn't, then they just be like in their own little world, like kind of like ignoring you. You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, you're not here. You're not paying attention to me. All right. I'm just going to do whatever I'm doing. You know what I mean? So like this person can entertain themselves. So this may not be like a big thing for them. This like, because the Temperance is here, which means all is well. All is going as it should. So they may just kind of feel like, well, it is what it is. Everything's working out anyway. So it doesn't really matter. They may not overthink it as much. They just want to feel you out at first. And then if it doesn't do anything, they're just going to do what they do for themselves. Like there's nothing major. Some of y'all, they may attempt to try to like patch the situation up, you know what I mean, by maybe being a little bit more persistent with you, like maybe being a little bit more pushy in a way, or maybe hyping you up, you know what I mean, by like them taking care of themselves, or by them like being their best self, being like, maybe they try to show you their best self. So it's gonna be like the way they dress. So maybe like their clothes are fitting them differently. Maybe they're like, it's like the intention is to try to inspire you to like, you know, be cool, to let your guard down, to not make them feel intimidated. Like they want you to kind of be more upbeat. So it's almost like I'm just kind of like feeling you out first. So it's like I come off standoffish, just observe you, you know, maybe reply a little bit, you know what I mean, kind of nervous at first. But if you like ever reveal a part of yourself that you normally wouldn't with them, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, cool, we're in the vibe. All right, well, here we are. So let me tell you about this. And then they kind of like open up and just start expressing themselves, start talking a little bit more. But like it happens after they get your, like, they want your judgment about them to be good. So that's the first thing. They want they want the connection or your perception of them to be good. So after that, after they feel like you've gotten a good impression on them, then they're going to let their cool down. They're just going to be themselves. So their next action is just to first feel you out. Be really cool. Be really poised. Be ready to do whatever it is that you say that you want to do. They'll be ready for maybe a reply. They'll be ready for like whatever. They kind of like on go. This is somebody who's on go, but like they're trying to see like, are you on that way too? Are you feeling that vibe too? Like, you know what I mean? So they may be a little wary of you at first. Like, maybe, man, I don't know, maybe you guys hurt each other at one time, or there was a disappointment between y'all or something like that. So some of y'all, they may try to heal it and maybe acknowledge their wrongs, because the judgment in reverse with the Nine of Swords could be like acknowledging my wrong. All right, I acknowledge where I was wrong at, but can you see where you were wrong at too? They want that too. Like, there's maybe somebody who also blames you at times. Like, it may be a little blame game at first, but it's like, forget it. Who cares? You know what I mean? I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that we spending like time and all that. So yeah, we got 4 wands in here. So it is like a reconciliation or reuniting with you, even if for a brief moment. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, I know it would be annoyed with you or whatever. Like, and I am annoyed, but like, who cares? You know what I mean? It's over. I don't care. We're good. You here? Mm-hmm, me too. So it's gonna try. Maybe the next action is try to get you guys a drink, or try to just like, smooth things over. Like, you know, bring maybe peace into the relationship again, or it's just kind of get the vibe. Like if you're cool, I'm cool. That's all they really want. That's their next action. So maybe to make you a little bit more comfortable around them, so you're not so like nervous or so like awkward around them. Could be a Sag, could be a Libra, could be an Aries, Cancer, Gemini, Sag. It's a lot of anxiousness around you. So that's what you need to know. You said I can't wait until Leo season is B season. That's what I'll be saying. That's me. Jaws and claws. Like the drinks. You drink White Claws, Kitty? Are you a White Claw drinker? At the beach. You always see those at the beach. White Claws. And they're damn drunk too. And they're eating that trash ass fucking Grotto's pizza. Just because it's beach pizza. Ugh. Even when I'm drunk, never give that to me. Keep that shit. All right, so you said maybe. That's a yes. All right, so Aries, the next action towards you. All right, 7 of Wands. All right, to step it up a little bit, or just to express themselves. Maybe to stand out. Yeah. So the next action is to probably like fight for the connection by maybe revealing something about themselves towards you. So it could be a Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Leo. I think they want to stand out to you guys in a way where they felt like at one time maybe they were being overlooked by you. So they may tell you something about themselves that's vulnerable. They tend to get your attention on them. Could be doing with a Leo. Sometimes it could just be like them trying to like, I don't know. It's like they want to stand out. That's really what the intention is. So they want to stand out by maybe like getting closer to you, trying to create some type of intimacy or trying to create some type of trust. Maybe say something kind of witty, funny, tell you you're attractive. So they maybe compliment you, you know what I mean? Or something like that, like compliment you, but it's like in a vague way. So like, you know how like sometimes you'll be like, your arms are looking nice. You know, it's like in a vague way. Well, that's not vague, but it is vague. But it's a compliment, but it's also flirting. It's a flirting move that they're kind of giving. That's like happening, but it's like subtly where you would have to read it, because we got the Page of Cups. They're shy. They actually kind of feel like you guys are better than them, or they actually feel like you guys are maybe out of their league. Or for some of y'all, they may feel like they're out of your league, but they find you attractive. Because we also got the Empress here in reverse, but we got the High Priestess, we got the Queen of Wands, and we got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So they may try to, I don't know, present an opportunity that they always wanted to give to you guys. This could be an opportunity maybe to like hang out or to like talk, get to know each other better. Like that's their next action, is attempt to try to get to know you better or to understand you on a deeper level in a way that they feel like other people don't. You know what I mean? That's the intention. Ace of Pentacles was like, let me give you something I should have gave you. It's in reverse too. So let me give you an opportunity to like, so some of y'all like to expose you or expose themselves to you. Like, you know what I mean? But it's in a vague way and expose how they feel about something because it's the Page of Cups. You know, what's up there, Allie B? It's in the Page of Cups. So it's like being playful, flirty, friendly, like, you know what I mean? Upbeat. And with the Queen of Wands, it's an intention to get your attention. You know what I mean? So maybe they try to make you comfortable. Oh, yeah, try to make you comfortable. That Page of Cups by like being sincerely friendly, being witty, being funny. Like, you know what I mean? Trying to show you my intelligence, showing you like I understand how things go, but also trying to act like I don't understand how things go. You know what I mean? So like they're trying to, it's like an illusion of like maybe feeling like treating you like you know more. You know what I mean? So they hype you up or gas you up in a way to make you seem like maybe you're maybe more attracted to them, or like maybe you're not like their usual type, but I like you. You know what I mean? Like they hype you up. Queen of Wands to hype you. It's a cheerleader. So they try to cheer you up. So some of y'all they're gonna try to cheer you up, make you feel attractive, make you feel handsome, make you feel beautiful, make you feel like maybe you're out of their league or you're out of other people's league, or they maybe express that they thought you were out of their league or something along the lines of that. Or like even if they feel like they're out of your league, they still find you attractive. So they're just gonna try to be like playful, funny, you know what I mean? Just try to be as friendly and like open, receptive to you as possible. The intention is to try to get you comfortable with them though, so that they can present an opportunity with you guys to maybe hang out, maybe to be in your space, maybe go on a date, you know what I mean? Or just to kind of like have the validation of you knowing me and dealing with me and being around me and me being around you. You know what I mean? It's like they want to kind of break the vagueness between y'all, or they want to break the silence between y'all. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, they want to be included. They may be trying to fight to be included in your life, or fight to be included in your friend group, or fight to be included in like your intimate space. You know what I mean? Or like in your closer circle. That's what they want to be. They want to stand out in some way. So maybe they start like replying more, commenting more. Yeah, Page of Cups could be a comment. It could be like, you know, just small comments. Hey, hi, little stuff. Just kind of like just to get your acknowledgement. The intention is to get your acknowledgement. So it could be like just to like get your validation, like maybe make you laugh, maybe make you smile. You know what I mean? So it could be a flirty line, but just to make you laugh, make you smile, just to kind of be friendly. You know what I mean? Like, and just to try to like break the ice of not really knowing you, or you not really knowing them. The next action. So it's like maybe you're getting to know them on a deeper level. That's the intention. I want you to know something about me that maybe I never shared with you before. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay. I didn't know that this. I didn't know that about you. I didn't know that you can't eat bananas. You're allergic. I didn't know that. Oh, there's an intention to try to get intimate in that way where you can know them in a way where other people don't know them. So, you know what I mean? It's also their intention of like letting other people know that they know you, and letting other people know, like see them with you, or see them around you, or see them communicating with you, or see them interacting with you in a way. So it could be like maybe they're trying to build like I don't know, almost like because the Page of Cups could be somebody who gives you nicknames or like little cute names. So maybe they try to say something in a way where it kind of like insinuates that I know you a little bit deeper than everybody else does. You know what I mean? Like I know you on a more personal level, even though they know you superficially. I know you on a level that nobody else does. So they may try to play that role where I kind of know you, or I'm friends with you in a way that nobody else is. That's the intention. So that's the next action, is to try to like be included as like an important person or a VIP to you. You know what I mean? Or kind of like assert themselves in a way where they know that they're important to you. So that might be it too, where you know what I mean? So maybe they flirt, or they message you, or they comment, or they do something in a way where kind of like they know that they're important to you, or they want to be important to you, and they're trying to get your validation or admiration for it. So I know it's just intended to get your attention, and maybe to make you smile and make you happy. You know what I mean? Make you feel like, I don't know, on like on a pedestal, or make you feel on a pedestal in a way. So all right, so it could be a Virgo, Pisces, Taurus, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So it's flattery. I promise you, it's gonna be flattery. It's gonna be flattery. They're gonna give you flattery in some way, or like a compliment or something. It's initial to try to start up conversation and get to know you, Five of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Swords, yes. To get to know you or to be around you, to get your attention, try to be receptive, try to get the conversation going. Thank you so much, Kim. It's something like that. You know what I mean? So like to try to act like they weren't really looking at you or like planning this the whole time. All right. So Leo, Sag, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Leo. All right. So thank you so much. Piece of candy. Thank y'all. That was a good one. I really enjoyed this. You say he acts like what? What does he do? He acts like what? He acts like he knows me well, but he doesn't. That's that's probably for other people just to kind of act like they know you. Oh, I know you. Hey, what up? You know what I mean? Talk to you, be cordial, be friendly. Oh, I know you. What's up? Hey, Aries. Talk like we've always talked, like we've been friends. I use that strategy sometimes. It works too. Acting like you've always known this person. Unless they really can't stand you, it's very rare that they be like, get the fuck away from me. But every once in a while they do, but it's very rare. But sometimes it happens. You know what I mean? So thank y'all so much. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you, Linus Kitty. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, you did miss it, Allie. I've been did this. You thought that I was doing an hour and 30 and I was only at Taurus or only at Gemini? Never. Never. Anyway, thank y'all all for the support. Hey, y'all. If you're on your cell phone right now, all you got to do is double tap with your thumb on the screen. Boop, boop. And it's going to be a like. Thank you so much in advance. I appreciate y'all. We are growing back again. They're giving me my impressions back up again. And I thought I wasn't doing enough. My impressions are going back up again, which means that I'm getting put in front of more phones. So every time you guys like this, you guys are helping. You can become a member if you want to. That's fine too. I don't really trip too much on that. But I do appreciate when you do become members. But I really like when you like it. That is even more enjoyable because then it allows me to be put in front of more people. You know what I mean? My intention was never to get your money. My intention was to get the large corporations' money and then be able to give this stuff away for free. You get me? I never wanted y'all money. But I do appreciate it when y'all do help me out because I'm not getting all the money that I would like to get from the companies yet. So that's my goal. So every time y'all hear, just know that liking it is just as good as sending me a super chat, sending me money. I appreciate the money, but it also just liking it is just as great. You know what I mean? So thank y'all all for the support. Thanks for being here, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll see you again tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You said you 50% super chat. Yeah, they don't give me all the money. They give me like partial. I don't know how much they give me. I don't know. I don't even count it like that. I don't even think about it. I know they be getting some though. That's what I do know. So, but anyway, y'all have a great night. I'm about to cook this chicken. Shook on. You know what I mean? Come to Canada. I have felonies. I do not know if Canada will allow me to come there, and I have a couple of violent felonies. So I do not know if they will allow me to come into Canada with those. Maybe. If you vouch for me and tell them that I'm a good person, then maybe. All right, y'all. I am gone. Y'all have a good night.